Hello viewers, I'm Kausalya. Today we are going to solve example 4 and 5 in chapter 4 quadratic equations. The problem is find the roots of the quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So here this is the given equation. As we all know, we have to find two numbers such that when we multiply we should get this number and when we add we should get this number. So here we have a 6 as coefficient of x square. So here you have to multiply these two terms. So 6 2s are 12. So you have to select two number such that when they get multiplied you should get the answer as 12. And what about the middle term? Here we are having minus 1, right? Coefficient of x is minus 1. So we have to select two numbers in such a way that when we add we should get minus 1 as answer, and when we multiply we should get, again this is a minus 12, right? So here we generally start with, okay, 1 into 12 is 12 and again 2 into 6 is also 12, but when you subtract 12 and 1 the answer will be 11 and 6 and 2 the answer will be 4, but what we actually need, we need minus 1. So we go with 3 into 4. So when you subtract 3 and 4, we can have minus 1, we can have 1. It depends upon the sign, right? So when you multiply 3 and 4, again you can get 12. So first we go with this. When you add these two numbers, you should get minus 1. So which number should be given with minus sign? So it is plus 3 and minus 4. Right. So 4 minus 3 gives you 1. And what is the bigger number? 4 is the bigger number. So the sign before 4 is minus. So here it is minus 1. And the next thing is we should have minus 12. Again when you took these two numbers, okay, 3 into minus 4 obviously gives you minus 12. Right. So we are now splitting the middle term. So here I am writing the term, you see, minus x is nothing but plus 3x minus 4x. Right. So here we have now just splitted this term, okay, plus 3x minus 4x. Again you see minus 4 plus 3 gives you minus 1. So minus x here. Now when you look at the first two terms, we are going to take the common terms outside. So in these two terms you can take 3x outside. So when you take 3x outside, the remaining term will be, here it will be 2x, and in the place of 3x we will be having simply 1. So here it is 1 plus 2x or 2x plus 1, right? And here in this case we can take this minus 2 outside. So when you take this minus 2, the remaining parameter is, here we will be having 2x and here we will be having 1. So again 2x plus 1 which is equal to 0. Now when you take this common term outside, okay, here also I am having 2x plus 1 or 1 plus 2x, okay, they are in addition, in both way it is correct. So when I take these two terms commonly outside, the remaining term will be 3x minus 2. So here I had written 1 plus 2x into 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now I am going to equate each individual terms to 0. So here it is 3x minus 2 is equal to 0, and when you solve here the value of x is 2 by 3. And again here 1 plus 2x is equal to 0, therefore 2x is equal to minus 1 and x is equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore the roots of the given quadratic equation are 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 2. Now we can have a check. So now in the place of x we are going to substitute first 2 by 3 and we are going to finally check whether the result is equal to 0, and next in the place of x I am going to substitute minus 1 by 2 and again I am going to check. So here you see 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So in the place of x just substitute 2 by 3. So here when you substitute, you see we are cancelling the term 6 and 9 by 3. So 2 and 3. So 4 2s are 8. So 8 by 3 minus 2 by 3 minus 2. The next step is we have to take LCM because here the denominator term is 1. So when you take LCM, what happens? We are going to multiply this term by 3. So I am multiplying the numerator by 3. So 8 minus 2 minus 2 into 3 is 6. So 8 minus 2 minus 6 by 3 is equal to 0. Finally 8 minus 8 is 0. So hence this answer is correct. Now we are going to check with our second root. So what is our second root? The value is minus 1 by 2. So in the place of x, just substitute minus 1 by 2. So here 6 minus 1 by 2 whole square minus of minus 1 by 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 whole square is 1 by 4 because minus square is 1, right? Minus into minus is plus. So here 1 by 4 and here again minus into minus is plus, therefore plus 1 by 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Again 6 and 4 we are cancelling by 2. So 2 2s are 4 and 3 2s are 6. So here we have 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 2 equal to 0. Now again here I am going to take the LCM. So once you take LCM, you see here 3 plus 1 is 4, right? Sorry, no need to take LCM. You can solve simply. 3 plus 1 is 4 and 4 by 2 is 2. So finally 2 minus 2 is 0. Therefore, this minus 1 by 2 is also one of the roots of the given quadratic equation. Now we will proceed with our next problem. So example 5. Find the roots of the equation 3x square minus 2 root 6x plus 2 is equal to 0. So here in this case again we are going to do the same thing, but since here as we have root 6, you see we are simply splitting the middle term as here we are having 2 root 6. So I am writing it as root 6 and root 6. Am I making clear? Here we have minus 2 root 6. The best thing is you see here I have minus 2. So I am writing this minus 2 as minus 1 minus 1. The same way here I have minus 2 root 6. I am splitting this as root 6. Okay, minus 2 root 6 as minus root 6 and minus root 6. Right. So here again we are going to take the common terms outside. So before that I am splitting each and every term in the form of number having roots. So this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. Again this root 6 can be written as root 2 into root 3 because 3 2s are 6, right? So just a square root. And again here this root 6 is written as root 3 into root 2 and this 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2. Now the next thing is here in these two terms we are going to take this root 3x outside. So when root 3x is taken outside, the remaining term will be, we will be having another root 3x minus here when this root 3 is removed, the remaining term is root 2 because I had taken this root 3x outside. Again here when you look at these two terms, here we are going to take root 2 outside. So when root 2 is taken outside, here we are having root 3x minus root 2. So you see, once this factor is formed, okay, once this number is formed, we will be having the same number here, okay, the same not number, the same expression here. So first write this expression as such and then you can put minus or plus accordingly, right? So here if it is minus root 2, you see minus root 2 into root 3x will make minus root 3 root 2x. Similarly, minus root 2 into minus root 2 will make plus root 2 into root 2. So always have a check. Now again we are going to take this term outside. When this term is commonly taken outside, the remaining parameters are again root 3x minus root 2. So here you see we are having the same terms, okay. Even we can have roots like this also. That is, they are known as identical roots. So again when you equate this term to 0, you see root 3x minus root 2 is equal to 0. When you move this root 2 to the right hand side, it becomes plus root 2, right? Root 3x is equal to root 2. Therefore, x is root 2 by root 3, or else we can write the whole square root of 2 by 3. Now, here the roots are repeated twice. Therefore, the roots of this equation are the same roots, okay? Square root of 2 by 3 and square root of 2 by 3. Now, we are going to check. So again in the place of x, we are going to substitute square root of 2 by 3. Okay, just substitute it here. So square root of 2 by 3 whole square means this square root and the square will cancel. So here we will be having 3 into 2 by 3. And here just I am splitting and writing. So here this square root of 2 by 3 is written as square root of 2 divided by square root of 3. So now this root 3 and this root 6, when they get cancelled, the remaining term will be root 2, because root 6 can be written as root 3 into root 2. So this root 3 will get cancelled, the remaining term will be root 2. Right, then plus 2. Now here this 2, write it as such, and here we are having 2 into root 2 into root 2. So root 2 into root 2 gives you 2 and 2 into 2 gives you 4. So here it is minus 4 and again plus 2. So again 2 minus 4 plus 2 means 2 plus 2 is 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0. Therefore this is the root of the quadratic equation. So that's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.